I hope all is well. Thank you guys so much for joining me on another live. And as requested, I am back on camera once again. I know many of you guys are definitely probably wrapping up your day at work, but I thought I would come on and share a quick collective reading for you. So, in today's reading, we're going to just tap into the energies, see what comes out surrounding you and the person that you're currently connected to in love. Keep in mind that in these readings, time is fluid in tarot. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles can be reversed. So, again, only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. All right. Before we begin today's reading, we'll first start off by blessing the deck and then we'll begin. Divine spirit guides and ancestors, please protect me and my viewers as I tap into the divination of tarot, removing all negative energies sent to me and my viewers. It's not welcome here. We'll return all negative energies to the sender tenfold. May the sacredness of this tarot reading and the intuitive downloads coming through bring the clear and concise messages that my viewers need to hear. Thank you. Amen, amen. All right. If you are watching live, don't hesitate to interact with me. Thank y'all again so much for being here. We'll first start off by just getting a general energy check-in surrounding you and the person you're connected to in love. We'll look at what is their feelings, their intentions, and future actions. And then after that, we'll look at your side collective and look at you. So let's see what we got. Hello, hola. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective. Tell me about the situation surrounding the collective and the person that the collective is connected to in love and romance. Tell me about the collective and the situation surrounding the collective with the person that they're connected to in love and romance. Hello, John. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. With the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse to the 4 of Cups, this is someone that's not too optimistic about the outcome of this situation surrounding you two. This is definitely feeling like someone that feels like this relationship is a complete failure. And they definitely feel like it's possible that this thing is not going to work or come together. Yeah. There's definitely been some type of painful ending with the 10 of Swords. Tell me about this 10 of Swords. Hello. Yeah, there could have been some ending in communication. You guys can be in separation at this time, not talking. What led to this breakup here between these two, Spirit? We have the Emperor and then we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So this is telling me that whoever the person that you were connecting to in love and romance was someone who was definitely stalling to take action, stalling to actually come forward and provide you some type of offer. And the reason why they were stalling is because they knew that you guys were not a match. They know that it's like mixing oil and water here. You're one way, they're another. It's probably not going to work out between you two. Just not a good match here. Let's look at your side collective. With the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Wands, you are just pouring into yourself collective. You're like, listen, at this point, the way that I'm set up, I refuse to allow somebody to keep taking me for granted. So guess what? I'm going to start pouring into myself. I'm going to do me, boo. If this person doesn't want to value me, if this person doesn't want to love me, if this person doesn't want to treat me right, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm going to pour into myself. And I look and just looking at y'all looking good doing it, right? Some of you guys can be very determined to building wealth, working on your goals, your finances, your stability. Yeah, it's an exciting first step. It's an exciting experience, right? To finally break free from this. Even though it was disappointing, it feels good to be on the other side of this. So, surrounding this situation with the Seven of Swords in the reverse to the Three of Pentacles, this person is regretting that they didn't show up. Remember, I talked about this person really not making the effort, stalling, not talking, not really taking action. This is someone who is just definitely feeling like, man, at this point, I messed up. I messed up. I missed out on a whole blessing. Many of you guys could be very stable, have a lot to offer. They messed up. Now they got to rethink their approach of how to get you to cooperate with them. How can I get the collective to cooperate with me and be there for me and build with me? How can I make this thing just magically change up? How can I change the game? That's what how can I change the game? Yeah. Well, this person is definitely going to pretend whatever they're planning to come up with, they're going to pretend that they are going to come in correct, but this is someone who's not coming in correct. This is actually somebody that's going to come in very manipulative. I don't really feel like this generous energy that they're definitely feeling like they need to provide you is genuine. This is someone that feels like they need to wear a mask. They need to pretend to be something that they're not. They need to pretend to act a certain type of way, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, with the Two of Cups in the reverse, they know they have to do something extreme to get you to trust them, to really believe in them, to believe that this can work out. Because deep down, this person still misses you. They just don't show up in the 3D like they do, right? This is someone that doesn't show up like they care. All right. So how will the collective know if this is their reading? Let's see. How will the collective know if this is their reading? I got the Fool, and then I have the Nine of Swords and the reverse. This is the person that has a lot of fear, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety to come forward because of guilt. Because they feel guilty because they know how they mishandled you, mishandled the connection. Definitely could be an air sign, or you or your person can be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting Aries, very stubborn person. Deep down, it was a lot of stubbornness, a lot of needing to control you, control the situation, controlling their impulses. So this is someone that held back from really pouring into this and giving to you the type of connection you deserved. Yeah, this is someone you could have had a long-term committed relationship with, a marriage, you could have lived together, just something that's very significant. That's how you'll know who it is. But they held back from you. They were being very stingy. And I think even now this person has a very stingy energy where they don't want to necessarily treat you fairly, but they don't want to lose you. It seems like this is someone that doesn't want anyone else to have access to you. That kind of person. Yeah. They don't want to lose their home. They don't want to lose this connection, but they're lazy. This is all day long. They're lazy and they're not making a lot of effort here. So it just really feels like no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you could just not get the results from this person. That's how you know who it will be. Definitely could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you can have any of those natal chart placements in your chart. All right, let's look deeper at your person. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hello, hello. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe because every single month I do pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. And also, someone asked, am I doing a free reading? No, this is just a collective read. No mini reads. If you would like to get a reading, I do offer readings on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, if you're interested. Let's continue the read, collective. Let's look at your person more deeply. Spirit, tell me about the collective's person here. What are their true and honest feelings? If they were to be honest with how they feel about the collective, how does this person truly feel? We have the Judgment. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay. So this person feels like you won't forgive them. They feel like you won't forgive them. They feel like your decision is final. But it doesn't stop this person from keeping tabs on you. Feeling like they have to know what you're up to. And really feeling like they want to make amends. Yeah. Because they don't want to lose you. Remember, I talked a lot about that stingy energy. And it could come from a lot of insecurity on this person's behalf. I'm getting they're a page. So they're quite immature, not self-sufficient. But what they see and what they're learning about you is that you are resilient. You are going to do you, boo. You're not going to let this relationship or situation hold you back. And I think after this time apart of no contact, this person has definitely went within and done some heavy, heavy soul searching. They've gotten some intuitive downloads that have told them, why isn't the collective coming back? They know it's because of them. So they want to take action towards you. They want success deep down. They do. So what are they going to do? Let's see. What is their next move? What is their intentions here? We have the King of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Why the Two of Cups in the reverse? Okay. I really feel like this has been the biggest issue of this dynamic between you two. You're dealing with a player, someone who's inconsistent, who's ruined their reputation with you, caused a lot of disharmony in this relationship. I'm getting someone that's in and out, not consistent. And it has a lot to do with that insecurity piece. They think so negatively about what can go wrong because they don't feel like you guys are on the same page. And because their energy's off. They know they're low vibrational, you're more high vibrational. What they're offering is not consistent with what you're looking for. But this is someone that will go as far as wear a mask to impress you, to get into your good graces, to get you to like them, to get to get you to want to give them a chance. And they see the stability in what you bring to their life. So if they were to be completely honest, and what they intend to do is, this is somebody that truly intends to want to keep you in their life because it's a practical choice. You know, you're a practical choice. You bring them a lot of peace. You keep them grounded. You give them a lot of hope, a lot of happiness. But it's their nature. This is who they are. This is someone who's lived a lifestyle, most of their life being a player, being in and out of these very low vibrational karmic synergies. And they come across someone like you, collective, abundant, stable, having a lot to offer. It's so unfortunate that this person didn't want to wake up to this beautiful gift. You were a gift. You were a gift from the divine, handed on a silver platter to this person. And instead of embracing this beautiful gift, they intend to continue to run amok to protect their own ego and insecurity. They're scared. They don't know what the future holds. There's a strong possibility, collective, you could break this person's heart. So they intend to love you secretly, but not show up in love. There's a difference. If you're watching this now and you feel there is something very significant about this connection, like, Mika, I know there's something deeper. This is not just any relationship. You're right. This person is someone that has something more to pour into you and give to you. They just missed that opportunity to be loved because of their own selfish behavior and mindset. Karma. Is it racking up? They keep repeating karmic cycles. They keep getting hurt. They keep allowing themselves to betray their own heart. And this was a chance for them to change it, but I don't think this person intends to do any changing. Let's see. Will this person change if they come back to the collective? Six of Swords in the reverse and Queen of Cups in the reverse. You see what I'm talking about? That emotional piece? That's what I'm talking about. That's the painful thing I'm talking about. That they're not tapping into that emotional vulnerability space because they're so guarded, so insecure, so codependent. They look for love from you. They look for you to fill them up and make them feel great. And you do. But they have so much insecurity and fear that they don't want to commit. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Fear. Fear of offering my love, fear of offering any form of stability to this. This is not even a breadcrumb. This is like someone that's just playing a game. So what is their future actions then? Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. They're going to go back and forth about what to do to fix this. But I think for this person, it's not going to be until after they definitely get a sense that you are responsibly walking away that they recognize that they have to responsibly do something about it. Okay? Because I think you're going to reach your breaking point, collective, and move forward from this. Yeah, like we talked about, I feel like you're going to pour more into yourself. Let's see. Let's look at your side. Hey, y'all. Good to see you all. Hey. All right, let's see. Again, don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Show your girl some love. Thank y'all so much for being here on my vertical live. I'll be back later on tonight, so make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any content coming at you. We're doing all signs later this evening. You don't want to miss that live tonight at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Aloha! All right, Spirit, tell me about the collective. How does the collective currently feel about this person at this time? We have the King of Cups in the reverse, and then we have the Devil. Ouch. You're not feeling this. You're not feeling this. I think this person has hurt you so much that you just think very dark thoughts about this person. And the more you have separated yourself from this, the more you've fallen out of love and more fallen into anger, right? The more you're sure you don't want this, you can't deal with it because of the betrayal. This person hurt you, collective. Deeply. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, some of you guys could be feeling like you still need to unpack some things with this, but you are ready to take action elsewhere. And your first set of action is to pull back and protect your peace. So what is the collective intending to do next? What is the collective intending to do next, Spirit? We have the Page of Cups and we have the Strength in the reverse. Be careful with this energy, guys. It feels like a lot of you guys are ready to give new love offers or flirtatious or get to know people. But there's a lot of you guys who definitely could still have a lack of confidence and a lot of pain because of what this person has done to you. Yeah, you're just not grounded based on what this person has done. I'm also getting for some of you guys, this person may actually reach out to you in some type of way that'll trigger you to go right back to that dark space. But I'm just getting a lot of you just not really giving to this. And you feel like that's the fair thing to do. To hold back, pour into yourself, and focus on your money and stability and your goals. Kind of what we were saying earlier in the reading. You know, more practical things is the focus more than love, but you may flirt a little, things like that, but you're just not, I think, emotionally stabilized enough to be open to another relationship or connection. Something like that. All right, so what about this connection? What does the collective plan to do with this connection? Can we get some more on that? Like I said, you need more clarity about why this person hurt you. Like, why did they cheat on me, Mika? Why did this person lie to me? Why did they break my heart? For some of you, why did they choose someone else over me? Like, why? Why? You have so many questions as to why. And through this is a part of your healing journey. I think that helps you heal to figure out why. Which is why some of you guys are watching now, to figure out why this person did what they did, right? All right, let's look at the collective's actions moving forward with this connection. 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. You're waiting for the right person to come up, but in the meantime, some of you guys could actually be sitting back and feeling some kind of way about the fact this person hasn't reached out yet and is really giving you second thoughts. But again, in the meantime, it's like my money, my grind, my stability. That's my focus, okay? Not necessarily love. Yeah. Okay. So if this person were to come back to the collective, how would the collective react? We have the Sun, okay? And what else about the Sun? We have the Magician in the reverse, okay? You're definitely going to kind of be happy to be hearing from them, but the truth is it doesn't make sense to connect with this person. Like, you know, it's not good for you. It's not healthy for you. It's not a good thing to do. But let's be honest, you do love this person. You still have feelings for this person, but you're just like forcing yourself to say it's not good for you. So I have to block this person. I have to walk away. I have to recognize a thing for a thing. If this person is doing things that make me uncomfortable, I have to recognize that. And I have to be willing to close this cycle with the World card. I think that's going to be the thing that's going to make you realize, after all this time waiting on this person to show up and they don't give you what you're looking for, you're going to see at that point, like, this ain't it. And it's going to be like, wow, I'm happy to hear from you, but really, like now? Yeah. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's history here. I can't get away from history, like marriage, family. Y'all could have lived together, had a long-term committed relationship. So it's not like something you can just get over overnight. This is something that takes time. So be patient with yourself because I see you're working on recovering from this and it just takes time. That's the best way to describe it. All right, let's get some advice and then we'll close the reading. All right. And if I have any Soul Tribe members, any members in the live, I'll be happy to answer one yes or no question for you, just for kicks and giggles. So get those yes or no questions ready, Soul Tribe. Any yes or no questions. You got to be a Soul Tribe member to ask a yes or no question, y'all. All right, let's see. What advice do we have for the collective? We have the King of Swords and we have the Two of Pentacles. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles, Spirit. Okay, Seven of Cups in the reverse. Spirit wants you to be very wise about how you move forward in your life. Some of you guys could be dating, trying to get to know other people. But Spirit is saying be careful with this. Be careful with this because you're still going through a transformation. Okay, you're still going through a transformation that you haven't fully walked away from. You're still like in that transformative space. So you don't want to overwhelm yourself and move too quickly to try to find another relationship or another love connection. And because you haven't done all the spiritual work and healing, you may not necessarily be ready for that next love quite yet. Does that make sense? So be patient with the process. Because I think underneath the surface, some of you guys have your doubts, your worries, your fears. You know, you have your doubts and your fears deep down. If you were to be honest and say, I want to date, I want to move forward, but Spirit is saying, listen to that inner voice that tells you just may not be ready. And that's okay. It's okay. It's so important to just make friends, hang out, reconnect with family, fall in love with your passions. But if you have that underlying feeling like we talked about, you still have that residue that I always talk about on this channel. Be mindful of this and don't allow yourself to just get out there and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? If you just get out there and do what you do and you're not quite ready, you're going to attract another karmic because you're in a vulnerable space. And typically when we're in those vulnerable spaces, we're so quickly to attract someone to fill those voids, you know? Yeah. It's like you want a new love offer. I want to flirt because I want to talk to someone, but I'm still kind of thinking negatively of love. Like, I don't know. Right? It's like, yeah, I like him. He cute, she cute, but you know, and that's that inner voice. That's something that's telling you it's not quite time yet. Okay, divine timing is at work. So listen to that. Continue to do the work and love will definitely come in. All right, y'all. So I'm going to stop the reading right there. If you enjoyed the reading, be sure you like the video. Y'all hit the like just because I'm on camera. Y'all know I usually don't come on camera. So hit the like because I got brave today and came on camera so you guys can see me once again. And for those of you guys that are interested, I will be doing an all signs reading later tonight. We're going to get all the tea on your person, what they secretly thinking. And if you're a Soul Tribe member, hold tight. Go ahead and start dropping your questions in the chat if you're Soul Tribe only. But if someone would like to get a reading, I'll go ahead and accept a $10 super chat for any yes and no question. So if you want to get a yes and no question answered right now on this live, $10 for a yes or no question. Soul Tribes are free. All right. So I'll let you guys hang out for just a little second. I'll hang out with you guys for just a little bit until we get those questions ready. Okay. So $10 for any yes and no question right now in this moment. And then Soul Tribe, just drop your question. Okay. All right. Sun V. Hey. All right. Sun V's first. Okay. Sun V would like to know, has my bond strengthened with my daughter's older siblings? Okay. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sun V's bond. Sun V's bond with her daughter's older siblings. Do those siblings feel like there's a stronger bond between Sun V and them at this time, Spirit? We have the Five of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Four of Cups. I'm getting like indifference, and it could be because some may be totally feeling like it is strengthening, and then some is kind of indifferent. I think what's happening is lack of effort. Is that Sun V? How do they feel about Sun V? They feel like they're not getting the results that they're looking for. They're hoping things turn around. So it seems like a hopeful energy that things will improve, but they're not quite satisfied. And I don't know whose energy I'm picking up, but somebody doesn't trust the other person. They feel like they're keeping some secrets, or there's secret motives or something going on, but they're still hopeful. I don't know who that is. So let me ask this. Maybe I'm asking the wrong question. Let me ask this. How does the kids feel about Sun V? How does these kids feel about Sun V? The Devil. Okay. Yeah, it's like the inconsistency. So you said, yeah, they come around often and it's great, but one I've only met once, but she was friendly. Okay. Yeah, so it's giving like the trust has to be built over time. I'm not getting like a total bad energy, but I'm getting like I'm hopeful that it'll turn around, but I'm indifferent. I don't it's really not a bad thing or a good thing. It's kind of like, kids are just we'll see. There may have been a lot of drama surrounding the family when it comes to you. What is this drama I'm picking up? Okay, that's what I'm getting. You said, yep. Okay, it's a process. And you said, plus they had a bad experience with their dad's ex-wife. Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of disappointment. So the drama is they were disappointed before. Do you get what I'm saying? By another feminine that has come into their life, and you said, like, I feel like there's something there. So it's hard for them to trust. It's like, what if she's going to be just like this other person? But we're open to it just to see. And if she shows us something different, then that'll be where we gotta, you know what I'm saying? So they're not negative or positive. They're just indifferent. They really just want to see you have that consistency. I think they're tired of people being in and out of their life. Women, I don't know if the dad has women that come in and out and stuff. It's giving like some energy of like women always coming in and out or something like that. Okay. Plus, they had a bad experience with their dad's ex. That's totally understandable. But I made it clear to them last night I don't want their father and just a relationship with them. Okay. No, it's not that. That's not what I'm saying. Like, you have to understand the dynamics of the way the kids view you. They view you as, well, what if she's going to up and leave? You know how kids, I don't want to get close to you if you're not going to be there. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want to get close to you and create a bond with you if you'll be up and gone. Because maybe for these children, they've seen women be in and out. So they don't know if they can trust that you're going to be there. So right now they're just waiting to see the consistency. Like, are you going to be there? Or are you going to just be like these other toxic people that's in and out and not always there? But they're open to it. Okay. That's what I have. I hope that makes sense. It's not bad or good. It's just, we'll see. I hope that helps. I think if they see the consistency and they know that you're not going anywhere, then they can believe you. It's just about building that trust. Yeah, it's like a growing thing, right? So it's not like they're writing you off. It's just like, I don't know if I can trust it totally, but I'm open to it. All right, Sunvi. Thank you, Sunvi, for always supporting the channel. I'm so glad to give you that reading today. And if you want to be like Sunvi, guys, all you got to do is join our Soul Tribe, our membership, so you guys can get any random reading from me, absolutely free, included with the membership. Those are some of the perks we have, as well as other content. My members, we will be doing a video for you guys later this evening, so check that out. Do I have any others that would like a yes or no question? Remember, it's $10 super chat. And if you are a member, it's free. You just drop your question in the chat. Hey, good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Roger. Hi, how are you? All right, guys. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a few more minutes to decide if you want to ask a yes or no. If not, I'm going to take a break and then I'll be back on at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for the members to do their reading. I have a love and money reading for them, a live for them, and then I'll be back at 8 to do all signs. So thank you guys so much for coming to the live. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Before you go, please make sure that you guys like the video. Show your girl some love. I would really, really appreciate it. Hey, George. Hey, Only One. Hey, Asia. And hello to all of you. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Namaste.